So it goes back through the assassins, it goes back through these, and not only them, there's been many cults in the Orient. The thuggee is another one to be studying, where we get the word thug. Not only were these people funded and created by British money, by the East India Company, the thuggees were never a problem before the British secret apparatus got there through the East India Company, and wanting to destroy and disempower the native Indians who resisted the infiltration of British elements, they formed a criminal organization, the thuggee. They funded these, bong smoking Shiva worshippers or whatever they were, Kali worshippers, who were no threat to anyone. Nothing more than a simple faction, easily taken care of in the region. Suddenly have thousands and thousands of pounds. They're infiltrated by specialists from Britain, from the East India Company, to start plaguing the region, you see, and causing upheaval and disruption, by which the British government hid behind. The triads, the tongs, the list is endless. So this understanding of allegiance, and realizing what a fragile, pathetic creature human beings are anyway, so totally traumatized that it's very easy to just, paint over or even completely erase the human sensibility, the human sensibilities of morality and so on. And it goes right back into the question of religion as well. Religion is very tied up into this, because you're not appealing to man's reason when you're dealing with mind control. That's the first thing. You're dealing to man's irrational self, which is why people like myself are so adamant about developing the reason and developing man's higher levels of consciousness, because then there's only chance of being immune to all of this. But that's not the agenda of religion. That's not the agenda of the mind controllers. They want to drag you down into an irrational, limbic, mammalian, reptilian level of consciousness, what the Indian Vedas would call the lower chakra drives, and keep you there permanently, so that you're confused and terribly weak, terribly psychologically disempowered. And so therefore you're going to seek stability, you're going to seek security through whatever kinds of handrails that are then provided for you by the system. Again, the other side of this is you have the problem, and you have the historical issue, the historical problem, but you also have a new age now in which we have the internet, we have these writers, authors, so we're catching up on the game. We have even movies on the subject, incredibly detailed movies in fact, that look into the whole of this.